Welcome to another episode of Capital Kitchen. Today we're doing something a little bit different. We're actually doing a recipe we've already done before on this channel, but it was my grandfather who cooked it. From Mariano's cooking, we're making some cannelloni. This recipe was always one of my favorites, but today I'm gonna try to make the cannelloni recipe, and I'm gonna show you how to make this step by step right now on Capital Kitchen. So here's some of the ingredients that we're gonna be using today. And the first thing that we wanna be doing is we wanna get our sauce going. The tomato sauce is something that takes the most time. We've covered tomato sauce many times on this show. My grandfather's made a couple different tomato sauces. You could check out these episodes here if you wanna see tomato sauces. I've done tomato sauce a couple times, like here, okay? So we're gonna do this really quick today. I'm gonna rip through it. I'm just gonna show you what's in it, and we're gonna move on to the next step. If you want a more in-depth tomato sauce recipe, you could check out any of those videos and find it on our website, capitalfinemeats.ca/recipes. We're gonna be using Capital mild Italian sausage today, okay? We're really just gonna score it like this with the knife, and we're gonna peel the casing off, okay? And if you do it like that, it should come off just in one piece, really simply. Beautiful. We're gonna go ahead and throw in some chopped carrots, celery, and onions, okay? And I don't know if you could see this because we got quite a bit of smoke going on, but at the bottom of the pan here, there's all these brown bits, and we want to deglaze that. So this is a Chardonnay. Ooh, tight. What the heck? Oh, there we go. Chardonnay.
Doesn't matter, red or white, I always make a good wine.
So now I'm gonna go in and add our chopped parsley and our chopped garlic, okay? This is where things really start smelling good. San Marzano tomatoes, okay? This brand here happens to already dice them up. You can see in some other videos we did, sometimes we get them whole and they're peeled and we kind of squeeze them or cut them up or whatever and then throw them in, but this is already blended, okay? Same tomatoes. One of our last tomato ingredients is gonna be strained tomato with basil. We're gonna let that do its thing. If things are looking a little bit too thick, like my sauce here, I'm just gonna add in a splash of water, okay? Our sauce is going, it's ready to go. We're gonna start working on our cannelloni, okay?
See? Yeah, you can call both ways. Cannelloni is same thing. You go, some they are smooth, they are rough, see? But they're very good.
Now, there's a few different ways you could do cannelloni. You could just buy them pre-made, which is what I did here. So these are oven ready, or you could get lasagna. You can cook lasagna sheets and fold it. It usually takes two, and you could make them that way if you prefer to lay the filling flat and roll them. So for the filling, we're doing spinach and ricotta. So all I did is I simply took some frozen pre-cooked spinach, threw it into a bowl, and I added some ricotta cheese, mixed it up. I added a little bit of salt just to make sure things are tasting good, and that's pretty much it.
Okay, here I got the spinach. I have to chop it down a little bit. It's from the garden, okay? That's what I got. That's it. It's from the garden.
So you could do this just kind of with a spoon, you know, and you could sort of stuff it with your finger, you know, you could shove the pasta in there. I think this is a little bit of a tricky way to do it, especially if you're making a lot of them. So we're gonna try something today. I got a little pastry bag kit, okay? You keep experimenting, you keep doing new things. At least in my case, I could always stay excited about it. My nono's got the technique down. He just does this with a spoon, but no! This so far is not working. All right, forget this. This is junk. Like, Nono had this technique and he used a spoon, and I would love to see that again.
I take your time to do it, my friend. Take your time to do it, see? Okay, that's enough. Good.
One side stuffed, when you turn it over, the other side stuffed. So this is our stuffed ricotta and spinach cannelloni. So we're gonna spoon some sauce over top of our cannelloni. And this is the only moisture that's gonna cook with this hard pasta shell. So we wanna be very generous with the sauce here, okay? All that's left to do is we're gonna cover this, and we're gonna stick it in the oven.
A bit more. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh, hot. Ready. Ooh.
I can't wait for this. I just grated some cheese here, some fresh cheese. I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle this on top, and that is going to be our cannelloni.
See? Yeah. Like this, see? Yeah. Okay? I never put the cheese inside the stove because it's gonna melt, it's gonna go all over. I put it after when you, before to serve it, see? Yeah, look. Nice. And then we try.
And there we go. We're gonna cut into one of those, give it a taste. I got that bolognese sauce, that tomato sauce with Italian sausage on it. Okay, let's give this a taste. That is delicious. Look at the stuffing inside too. Let me cut into one of these and kind of open it up. You can see we got our filling. We got our cooked spinach and ricotta cheese covered in the tomato sauce there. One more bite. That's amazing.
Rita, you want to come up? Yeah, there's a spinach. Okay. Should be okay.
Wow.
The stuff inside, yeah, it's good. The feeling, yeah.
Mamma mia, che buono.
Yeah.
I think I did okay. I mean, there's something you can't beat. You can't beat tradition, right? There's definitely a lot I have to learn from Nono, especially the stuffing technique. But in terms of flavor, I mean, that tomato sauce is a winner. The stuffing here with the spinach and the ricotta is delicious. Absolutely. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Capital Kitchen. Let us know what you think of it. Maybe you had a laugh, maybe you learned a thing or two. And with that, I want to thank you guys again for your ongoing support. I've been your host, Alexander, and we'll see you next time.
The people, if you try that and you like it, tell it to other guy, you know, share the video, tell them, try. Mariano said to try so other people can try because, you know, that's what it makes. Do it.